When last we left our heroes, they had spent a day in revelry and revelations. Titus was invited by Numenot Hyacinth, custodian of Rundamar, the College of Whispers, to an event known as the Tryst, a gathering of the custodians at the end of the third day of Odicfest, provided that he bring Petra as his +1. This clandestine meeting was simply the precursor to a full court press by the various custodians to entice Petra to join their college. Meanwhile, Felix decided to cut loose, and our heroes discovered him in the drinking hall, leading a chorus from atop the bar, where Petra delightedly joined him. Xanthion, who had been watching the debacle unfold, was joined by Lilith Willowwind, who had to wait while Felix gave Xanthion a magical makeover. The tavern scene being not really their thing, the keeper and the ranger went for a walk. Xanthion showed Lilith his tattoo, which was actually much more innocent than it sounds. Lilith remarked that while the majority of the motif was druidic, the symbol at the center was runic, a type of magic practiced by dwarves and giants in the southern spires. Morlo, meanwhile, cut right to the chase and asked Felix directly about the scars on his back, an inquiry which immediately sobered and sombered the sorcerer. Felix nevertheless opened up about the abuse he had suffered at the hands of his father when his sorcerous and plain-touched abilities began to manifest as a child. After getting some much-needed rest, our heroes, with the exception of Petra, spent their first night on security detail in Bright Hollow, a shift that blissfully passed without incident. Once our heroes had reconvened off the clock, Felix floated the idea of ley lines, mappable lines of arcane influence that can be traced back to an origin. Consulting with Lilith, the arcanist among Bright Hollow's keepers, it was revealed that there were two known geneses of ley lines in northern Sangamat: the Heart of the Shrouded Weald, at the core of the Three Kingdoms, and Shalatar, the dragonborn stronghold in the Shatterlands. After Felix's intellectual curiosity was sated, Lilith filled Xanthion in on the parts of the previous night he could not remember, revealing that their evening had been spent not in amorous embrace, but rather with Xanthion spilling his soul over his troubled relationship with his father. Xanthion's concerns that he might have blown his chance with the keeper was put to rest as Lilith revealed the exchange had made her want to get to know him better. Festival Day, the second day of Odicfest, is starting to wind down. It is shortly after midnight on a clear, warm night. Is there anything that the party would like to do before retiring for the evening?
Go to the bar.
Go to the bar.
I think Xanthion's still with Lilith, and I think she's just him and her are just talking about each other's lives.
Okay. So you guys are at this point. Felix has rejoined the rest of the party with Petra in the town square. Lilith and Xanthion are still a little bit north of the town square, up toward the north gatehouse. Okay, so you guys are heading to what, the original drinking hall that you guys were at when you first got to Bright Hollow? Which one are you going to?
Yep.
Okay. So you guys start heading that way. And as you walk through, the central stage in Bright Hollow City Square is still a never-ending churn of performers, people going this way and that. Not quite as rambunctious a party as the first night, but still, everyone is having a good time. You guys head toward the drinking hall and make your way into it.
So is Petra with me?
Yep, everybody is together.
Oh, everybody's together.
We are going to reconvene everybody. There it is. We're going to put Emma, Petra, Dylan is not there. Xanthion and Lilith are not there. Ned is there on the table. Let's see who else we're missing. Character.
Ned got his own token.
No, not creatures, pieces. And put Morlo right there. putting Atari.
Orlo's already in there.
Morlo is already in there. There we go. Get rid of that. Okay.
I don't think we're ready for 2 more of those.
Oh God.
The world is not ready. Okay, so you guys walk in. It is probably about crowded about half capacity. People throwing back drinks, having boisterous conversations, a few musical performances going on in the various corners.
Hockey. Ale, please.
Ale slides down to you.
God's bless
Who's
you.
the girl gotta make out with to get a drink?
And the
You want ale?
bartender just slowly raises his hand.
You'll do.
What'll it be?
Whatever'll get you 7 minutes in heaven, mister.
He just puts up a cup and fills it full of aquavita, slides it over to you.
That's all I'm worth to you? Ooh,
Yeah.
my heart.
I'm gonna have to test the waters a little bit before I know if it's worth more than that.
Oh, you cut me to the core, sir.
Well, I'm certainly hoping so.
That's not till later.
Felix just has a very quiet moment of, oh God, and just thinks of Sheridan. Oh, snaps back to reality.
Oops, there goes gravity.
Oops, there goes gravity.
But yeah, then she gives him a serious look, like almost threatening.
Roll an intimidation check.
Ooh.
No, she winks at it's not a real. It's like
Got
a
it.
like a fake.
She's
Serious.
flirting.
Sorry.
Persuasion, then, I suppose.
Roll flirting.
Roll flirting. The core central skill of D&D.
Yeah, just get rid of deception.
At least
and
for a
perception.
For a
Bard.
bard, anyway. Jigs.
Okay.
Morlo's going to go up and have a seat next to Felix, and also
Okay.
order an ale.
Okay. Ale slides across to you.
Felix just kind of looks over. To another day's work, I guess. Cheers.
To an entire day of no work. Cheers.
And
Just the way I like it.
as the tankards and glasses clink together, as if marking the moment, your pendants of messaging flare for just a moment, and all of you hear in your heads, those of you who have one, so Petra does not hear this, security to the west gate, and you guys flinch for a second, and then realize, oh wait, our shift's over. Christian, you immediately identify the sound of the voice as Viper.
Interesting.
Does Xanthion would hear this too? So,
Yeah, Xanthion, you would have heard that too. But likewise, you realize your shift is over. The next guard duty has come on.
How many times did we get a notification through the bracelet, or is this the first time?
The pendants. This is the first time you've heard them. Your shift kind of went without incident. Of course, you were like that. You were the bouncer when the bar opened, and now the shift is the bouncer when the bar closes, which is a completely different vibe. So,
Completely different person.
Shannon, I've got a question.
Yeah.
If Morlo steps up and walks out of the bar, could he see? Is it an eye shot? Whatever, like,
okay, let me show you real quick. I will jump back
yeah.
because you guys at this point have definitely
I
seen the lay of the land enough
Yeah.
to know where this is happening. Actually,
I've lost track of where we are in relation
Okay.
to.
so this is Bright Hollow,
Hang on, I fucked my map up.
and you will need to definitely probably zoom out because it's a big map.
That's what I need to do.
Thank you. You guys are here. Ping,
Okay.
ping.
Yeah.
And actually, the West Gatehouse is there. So now that I actually look at the map, yeah, if you step outside, you would be able to see.
Say
Morlo,
Felix is
as soon as
looking.
Felix, he hears Felix say whatever he just said, Morlo's going to put his drink down and look at Felix and say, "I'm going to go have a look."
Wait a second.
same.
Is the West Gatehouse where that guy took me to where I could take a bath?
Yeah, it was Femulus Moss Blossom's personal
Gotcha.
residence. So he's one of the keepers. Yeah.
Morlo's Morlow's just gonna step outside and look in that
Let me
direction. to
see. Let me see how
Somebody-
far you are.
Felix will go with him.
Yeah, you're only about 80 feet away. I will say, since the West Gatehouse is actually kind of obscuring, I will say roll a perception check for
Okay,
Morlo
that's-
just to see how much you can make out from this distance. It is a relatively straight shot, though. You don't have much in your way.
Okay. Let me make my
So
screen-
everyone just got up and left Petra. Did they say anything to her? as
No,
they
just
left?
Felix and Morlo.
I'm
okay.
still sitting in
Yeah.
there petting Ned.
Felix will kind of stop and remember. Oh yeah, that's right. You don't have one of these. We just got a call. Just kind of looking.
Oh, okay. Have
Can
fun
Felix-
working.
Roll perception too.
Yeah, you
Or
can. Yeah, you can go ahead and roll perception.
Okay.
I am a turtle, so I probably have pretty shitty vision out the bottom. So I don't see
I
a
am
thing.
I didn't see much better than you did.
I'm here live, Your Honor. I'm a turtle. Yeah, so I mean, you're not making out a ton because it's dark and you're seeing quite a ways away, like beyond the range of your dark vision, even Felix. But I mean, from here you can tell there's something going on over at the West Gatehouse. The signs of a skirmish. There are a few sounds that are coming over to you.
I just
Morlo's gonna
imagine
turn-
Morlo's like looking around the corner of like the nub of the bar that sticks out, and then Felix like pops around the corner and goes, "Can't see shit."
At
Wanna
this
go
point,
see it?
you do hear actually the voice of Golub, the orc, responding as a general message through the pendants of messaging, those of you that have them. So, Petra, you don't hear this. Yeah, I am inbound to help you. Viper comes up and says, okay, there's looks like about 6 of them. We're holding them at bay right now.
Felix is gonna take his. Do you need any more assistance? We're at the tavern. We can run down the lane real quick.
And after a brief pause, Viper comes on and is like, oh, Felix. Oh, no, we got this. Just 6 zombies. We've got them.
Morlow's gonna say,
Let-
"Well, if
let's
you need
go.
us,
Is
if
this
you
in
need
the
us,
is this still in the
who-
general one?
5
think twice
zombies.
like a barn owl if you need us."
Is this still in the general like chain of it?
Emma's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
grab
it's
her
messaging
pendant.
everybody.
Okay.
So what?
Emma's gonna grab her pendant and be like, "Do not get bit," and she
4
starts getting up.
4 zombies.
I have a question.
Zankion starts heading towards the West Gatehouse from wherever he is. He just kind of like tells the he should go check on that.
Golub's voice comes in and says, 3.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Of course.
So Petra can't hear the message, but does she hear them respond? Are they responding audibly?
Yeah, they actually are. What the way that this works is
So
they
she's
actually,
hearing a one-way conversation.
yeah, basically they are
Okay.
pulling out. They actually are pulling out their pendant, this little stone medallion that's around their necks, and
Mhm.
like whispering into it.
What are you nerds doing?
Oh yeah, you don't have
Security.
one. There's
Security detail stuff.
Morlow,
Uh,
not understanding how the technology or the magic works, says, "You're talking to this rock," and then they can hear you and they talk back.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Uh,
Correct. Yes.
Into this rock.
Viper's voice. 2. Golub's
Well, Morlo?
voice. Golub's voice. That was mine.
So it's Legolas and Gimli. Got it.
Felix and Morlo, roll me a perception check, please.
I'm just sitting there petting Ned, going, "I'm off, dude."
So actually, Morlo and Felix, you guys actually both notice about this time a peculiar smell that is carrying on the air, and it actually takes you a moment to place it, but comes fairly quickly. Wood smoke, which is actually a bizarre scent. You realize you haven't smelled this smell since you arrived here, because although there are many torches and bonfires lighting the area of Bright Hollow, in addition to all of the dancing light and light spells that are going on, it's all continual flame, meaning that it's heatless and produces no smoke. Morlo and Felix, you guys actually look to the east toward the bathhouse and notice a small column of smoke snaking its way skyward.
Can we see the source?
It's
From,
midnight.
from here, no, you would not be able to see the source based on your line of sight from where you are right now. But at about this moment, you do notice people running toward you down the lane from the bathhouse.
Okay. Felix is going to radio real quick while kind of like cop on the walkie-talkie, just sort of like holding out a hand, like, oh, hang on. It's like, fire to the east. Going to find out what's happening with this, and he stops a passerby. What's happening?
So this Bard runs up, like hauling like a set of bagpipes over his shoulder, like huffing it, and he just stops right in front of you. Yeah, exactly. Kind of like his own like ambulance siren. And he comes like he slides to a stop in front of you. He's like, some moron conjured some demons back there. Viper voice comes into your head. He's like, I know you guys are off the clock, but could you take a look at that? Because we've still got our hands full out here.
Felix is gonna go. Copy that. Apparently, someone summoned a demon. Going to respond. Might need backup.
I'm saying this out loud to Ned, loud enough for Petra to hear. Ned, I think they just said demon.
And you just see Ned's face, just like he's sitting there. He's loafed up with his arms beneath his like thing. He's just purring, like snuggled up to the oil lamp in the middle of the table because it's a little warm, and he's just looking all happy. And you say demons, and he's just, and he gets up and he arches his back and he jumps down and he starts heading out the door.
All right. Felix looks at Morlo. Morlo, is anybody else with us outside?
Emma had gotten up when she was talking to the thing. She had gotten up and started heading to get outside.
Where's Dandy
Okay.
at? Where are him and Lilith at?
Yeah, that's a good question.
'Cause I thought they
well,
were, like, towards
at
the
this-
east.
At this point, you guys are over in like this area by the trees.
So we would see the column of smoke too.
Yeah, and you've been following all of this in your head, and so has Lilith.
I think Xanthion and Lilith start heading towards the bathhouse.
Lilith like is looking and looks back and looks and is like, my post is here. Can you check it out and tell me what it is?
Yep. He just starts like running over.
Okay.
Felix is gonna look at everybody and go, we should probably take this. And he's gonna start running with the mug of ale in his hand, just
Taking his beverage with him. I love it.
Really
Morlo's
silly.
Morlo's gonna take his and drink it and just throw it, like spill it all over his entire face and just in one gulp try to drink it all. But of course,
It's like-
not slot anyway.
it's like Gimli when they finally get to Edoras and King Theoden's healthy. Just all over a beard.
Yeah, you actually look quite a bit like Frimdost Flarneywoop when he just poured the beer over his head. It's like,
I've got it. We all need to find Morlo, a belt of dwarven kind, so the turtle can grow a beard.
Petra is gonna go ahead and do a whole like eye roll, and then just a big slow sigh and do the arch back thing that the cat did. We'll stretch, and then huff off to follow behind everybody. Freaking demons!
I just
And then
imagine
she
it. Sorry.
hops back over to the bar and grabs her drink too. Looks at the bartender and says, "I'll be back to make out with you later. Duty calls."
I'm gonna take you up on that.
And she hops or skips away.
Okay.
I just imagine like both the cats do the arch back thing at the same time.
Well, time to
picture-
be hitting the old dusty trail.
Like you share a glance with the familiar. You have no idea it's a familiar, and it's just kind
Fucking
of like
humans
yep.
is what we're saying to each other.
fucking do this.
Can't do anything without us.
Why do we tolerate them?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm gonna follow Ned.
All right. So hold on just one second.
Gotta get a battle map ready.
So the demons were where?
toward
In
the
the
bathhouse.
Okay.
I told you guys it's been too quiet lately.
Okay, so we got Morlo, Felix, Natari, Xanthion,
And Emma.
Emma, and Titus. Titus was slightly ahead.
And Petra would be pulling up the rear, or would she be with us?
Well, I don't know. It just depends on what kind of a mood she's in. Oh, you mean, okay, bringing up the rear of the party. I got you. Sorry. Thought you meant something
Depends
else.
on the day of the week, actually.
Oh, and where's Ned?
Thursday.
Wipe away the tear. Oh,
It's a
God.
very tight schedule.
This is cutting into my nap time.
Okay, so I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit for you.
I just imagine Petra's like the Grinch. I did it with myself. I'm a 680 self-loathing. I can't cancel that again.
Can't cancel that again.
Self-grooming. I can't cancel that again.
All right, so if you guys zoom out, Xanthion, you're actually up toward the top.
Like right up here.
Yep, you guys are right up. No, go further up.
I always forget that you can right click to
Okay.
pan your way up through the thing.
And the rest of you guys are down by the bar, the drinking hall. Right there you go.
There's 2 of Xanthion.
There's 2 of Xanthion. Well, we can't have that. That's like 2 more of those. There you
Oh,
go.
God. The world is not ready
That's
yet.
what's worse because these 2 always have a plan.
Oh no.
I'm going to go ahead and have everybody roll initiative, please.
Woo-hoo. Click on the token.
Yep, please select your token first. To clear that off before anybody rolls. Don't roll yet.
Oh, too late.
I'll just do this. So yeah, go ahead and roll. That's fine.
Go ahead and roll.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. That's good.
Holy hot diggity dog, nat 20.
Okay, there it goes.
I'm just waiting for Aaron to be like, okay, rolls like a 12. 26.
Well, I rolled a 2, but it's a 37.
Okay, Liam O'Brien.
I rolled a 1, but that's like 40, so
Rogues.
I can't do anything else but roll initiative well.
Well, I mean, you just got done with campaign 1 not long ago, so you remember how crazy the rolls get.
Wild.
That's what happens when you give out magic items.
Oh no.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
okay. That one's okay.
Yeah, so we should be giving out magic items like
Hey,
candy. pretty
Lower
please.
initiatives. Lower initiative. We're fighting demons here.
Dear Lord, whatever they are, they got a +3.
Just waiting for the music to change so we know we're in battle.
Face to face with an enemy. Just takes
Did
a
it not
second.
change for you guys?
It did for me.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
supposed to
just
be.
stopped.
It's supposed to be Final Countdown Bardcore the whole time.
That would be kind of awesome.
All right, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, let's get out of tense. I'm just going to go straight into the combat.
Stands around looking at the enemy face to face. The music's not right.
Has anybody's token on Felix, Xanthion, Morlo, Titus, Petra, Emma? I do not have
Ned?
Natar.
He's got Ned.
No, I'm in there. Right there, but I can't click it. Oh yeah, I can move it.
What did you roll?
Me?
Natari rolled a 12. Let me add him in.
I rolled a natural 9.
What is happening?
You said you can't see mine?
No, I've got you.
Oh, okay.
But Natari, I got nothing. So let me add him. Add turn. That's a 12. Put them in order. Under Titus. Okay, top of round 1.
Did you get Ned?
I thought Ned went at your initiative. Does Ned go at his own initiative?
Ned goes at his own initiative for familiar rules.
Well, you learn
But-
something new every day.
But, I mean,
What
if
is
you wanna-
his what's his dexterity?
That's something to keep up with.
Yeah, cat form.
Cat form.
So just bring up the stats for a cat. Actually, I can do the same.
I got
+2. Okay, so
Everybody wants to be a cat.
familiars.
Roll
Familiars go on their own turn,
1d20
but they can't
plus
take actions
2.
like normal.
so Ned goes at a 7. Bad turn.
Both the cats rolled the same initiative.
Twins! Can we go at the same time?
Yes.
Just to be cute? Yay!
All right. So
Things that
this
make people
one-
happy in D&D.
Okay. That one is going to cast. That one isn't aware that you guys are inbound yet, so he is going to cast Firebolt on this structure. Layer. Token layer. There we go. Felix, you're up.
Okay, well, here go the wings. So there goes my bonus action, and then I will take my full action to dash up to 60 feet.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brain, no worky. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And what's your elevation?
Elevation, we'll say 15.
Can you mark that?
Yep, putting it in the blue bubble now.
Okay. From here, you do actually have line of sight over the other buildings at 15 feet tall. You can see straight ahead of you about 120, 125 feet forward on top of and at the edge of the roof of the bathhouse. There is this little red winged, horned, scaled thing that is about the size and shape of a gnome. So probably standing about 3.5 feet tall. And it is just like perched on the edge there, like looking over like at everybody, like just like kind of like staring over the edge.
So for player knowledge, it's an imp.
I will let you know as soon as you see him.
Can Felix would it take an action to quickly come over the radio?
Using that as an action.
Okay, using it as an action. Okay.
Yep.
So Felix is just gonna shout out, just fire control, somebody.
Okay. Xanthion, you're up.
All right, Xanthion is gonna go just straight dash 60 feet to right there. I think that's 60 feet from where I live. Might be not. That's 45 feet. There we go. 60.
All right. From your vantage point, you still can't see anything. All right. Let's see if this one is aware of your presence yet.
As Petra catches up to the group, she'd like to say, if I have to help, you guys are giving me a cut of your pay. And she just joins the group.
8. No, that's wrong. Okay. So 16.
It's not hard to see me.
Yeah, no, it actually does see you. Okay. Speed is 30 feet. So this one is going to start moving to you. 6.
Oh.
How do I get rid of that one?
Oh, you'd have to hit select and then click on it. and then it
Trying
should
to
get
do the.
Oh, if you want the snap to thing, you gotta hit the. It's right under the search or the zoom bar, and you can click snap to center, snap to corner, and then
100 feet.
It's firebolt. Yeah, that'll hit, or that'll be in range because it's 120 for firebolt.
What's your AC?
AC, oh, 11.
Well, it missed.
Ha!
So
love to
you just
see
see this thing like run up, just kind of, and it's weird the way it lopes. It's like it's like kind of running on all fours, but like it's not quadrupedal, so it's like it's standing upright, kind of a little hunched over, and then you see it notice you, and it starts like this weird gallop, and
It's
then
like a
it,
chimpanzee.
yeah, very similar actually, and then it jumps up and it just points its finger at you, and this little flame bolt just comes shooting out, and you just kind of duck underneath it and up and around.
Roll, roll.
That one is going to.
Little did we know
Fireball.
we're going to reenact Midway here.
So now there are 3 burning. Morlo, you're up.
Okay, Marlowe's gonna take his dash action as well. And oops, let me select. And that puts him right over here by Felix.
Was that 60?
I think that's 55. We got one more because I measured it when we were talking. There we go.
Okay. Titus, you're up.
All right. I walk my 30 up,
Next that.
and how far is that? I don't know how to check the length where I'm at.
I got you.
Which one do you want to know? That one?
That one.
You're about
110 feet.
110 feet.
Dash. And then cunning action. Right there behind that edge. Putting my
Okay.
back up against the wall, pulling my pistol, taking a deep breath. And
Got it.
then telling Ned, wait, do I know how these get here? Do I know they're summoned?
Well,
You would
a
have heard
bard
that.
literally said somebody summoned some demons.
Yeah, but that was verbally spoken, not through the necklace.
Right, right.
Well, Felix would have said something about summon demons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then telling Ned, can find who summoned these? They might still be around,
I'm on it.
and stay safe.
Okay. Natara, you're up.
Do I have voice? Yes, I'm on voice. Okay. I just move and dash so I can gain some distance.
Okay.
Is it 10 square foot? Or
5.
10 square-
Five
5 per square.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. I guess I can get that far.
Yeah.
Use the building as cover.
Sure. Sounds good. Let's see.
Hopefully that green shrubbery wasn't tough
Hey, will you do me a
terrain.
favor? I need to. Hold on. My computer's screwing up. I need just 1 second. I'll be right back, guys.
All right.
Wait,
No, it's okay. I got it. Hey, you gotta go.
The heck is Xanthion all the way up there?
I was on a date.
Shh. Did he say that one is on the roof of the bathhouse?
Yes, this one right here is on the roof.
I think Xanthion's gonna go from behind and flank them. I think that's his plan.
Shannon, do the flanking rules?
I think he does.
Yeah.
We haven't really. I don't think we've really tested it, have we?
I don't
No,
think
we
so.
don't
we
really
have.
plan out our combats very
What
well.
was it during? Was it during the Sheridan fight?
I think so, but I also remember. I think it was Morlo was being flanked at one point.
Yeah, during like the it was like during the tryout.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. The the tryout to be on the guard duty.
I feel like that was forever ago. It was like an eternity ago.
Feels like it.
Why do you have control?
Huh?
Why do you have a controller?
Because that's what was causing my mouse to screw up.
Don't control my mouse controller.
There it goes. Now we're back. Okay. Which one is it? That one. Let's see if this one's completely oblivious to the situation. Yep.
Yeah, we need the DM rolling like this. This is how we do it.
This is good. I like this.
I was just going to take a move frolicking around.
A frolicking demon.
Frolicking
be the
demon
name
is
of our
exactly what
tavern?
it is.
When we own a tavern, can we just call it the frolicking demon?
Yes.
Yes.
Petra, you're up.
Can I tag team with Ned? Can
Yeah.
we work in a tandem?
Sure.
Well, okay. First of all, I am very zoomed out. I need to figure out how far I need to go to catch up.
Is the laughter supposed to be these creatures?
You're definitely hearing something.
I
Like that.
Oh
I don't
my!
like it either.
Messenger.
What-
Petra is going to use feline agility to catch up to Ned.
Okay.
This
Yeah.
is intense.
This sounds like
This
the
is
Doom
Goblin with the
soundtrack.
purple wand.
It does.
Can Petra see anything yet from where she's at?
Yeah, you would have line of sight from that vantage point. You would just barely be able to see this one, and you would probably be able to see this one.
Okay. Can she see how small they are?
They are about 3.5 feet tall.
Oh my god, they're so cute. You guys, they're so tiny. Oh my gosh. I love them. Can I keep one? And she just runs at a pace with Ned until is that all I can do for now?
Well, I mean, are you just...
Well, I say if they go at the same time, where's Ned going? And then
Yeah, because Ned is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and jump into the bush right there. So you could get up with feline agility. You could definitely get on the other side of Ned, no problem.
Sweet. Then
Shannon, check your messenger.
Then I will do that.
Okay.
Gonna keep it going.
Emma, you're up.
Okay. I think Emma's just gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, dash. 5, 10, 15,
Like the laughter.
30.
Is this the Goblin of Purple Heart?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
that's what I think. It's the Purple Heart Goblin summon fucking demons.
Answer the
Oh
question.
god, that's a terrifying. I don't like that.
I'm gonna have to turn that off.
It already can kill Xanthion, and
All right, Emma, is that your turn? Did you dash?
Yeah, I'm gonna make magic stone.
Well, you know what I say to that, everybody? It's been a fun campaign.
that Goblin, man. I think we all just swarm him at once.
As I'm running on the path, I'm gonna scoop up some gravel and make some magic stones. Shannon.
The what?
As I'm running on the path, I'm gonna scoop up some gravel and make some magic stones.
Yep, no problem. Got it. All right, top of round 2. This cackler has now realized what is going on and is going to go toward you guys. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What's the range? 30 feet, so that's not going to get up. Yeah, it has the closest line of sight to Emma, so it's going to target Emma with a firebolt.
No ammo.
Oh shit.
That is a critical hit. So,
Oh, cool.
How much health does Emma have?
An amount.
you take 13 points of fire damage. As you guys watching this little demon just kind of lopes up and like rolls and shoots its finger forward, and bolt of flame just goes like straight forward right into Emma's chest.
I don't want to keep one anymore. I just want a head.
I just went ahead.
I will say now from this distance.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're 75 feet away with clear line of sight. Emma, as it comes running forward to you, yeah, that's what all of you guys originally thought were wings on these things are actually spikes. Its back is completely like spiked all the way down, and it kind of comes up and spreads out and kind of gives the impression of wings. But these things appear to be ground-based. Felix, you're up.
Oh joy! Well, Felix is gonna go 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That should put me, what, 45 feet away from this one? I think. 55. I know good maths. Anyway. If they're what I think they are, that would do.
Is it just me, or does this sound like music from Batman the Brave and the Bold?
It's just you.
Shannon, Felix is going to cast Toll the Dead on this closest one here.
Okay. What saving throw is that?
Wisdom saving throw, DC of, let me double check. What is DC? God bless it. Wisdom saving throw. 1328. It'd be my spell save DC, which I don't know why they don't put it in that. Where'd my save DC go? 15. DC 15. There we go.
All right, DC 15. What type did you say? I'm sorry.
Wisdom. Yeah, DC 15 wisdom saving throw.
Oh, Toll the Dead is a wisdom. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah. That is a fail. So that this has not taken damage, so that is a D8.
Okay.
Go ahead and toss the spell over.
Oh, toss the spell over to the chat? Okay.
Well, or just roll damage, however you want to do it.
I think this should do it. Come on. Thank you.
15 necrotic damage.
Wait a second. I think something goofed. Oh, wait,
What?
no. Sorry. I'm 5th level. Duh.
Yeah, so you get 2d8. So that is, oh my god, an 8 and a 7. Holy crap. Yeah, okay. So you guys watch as Felix from up above just kind of points his finger, and you guys hear this bell gong, and you literally watch this thing explode. And not just explode like in the sense that it took damage, like whatever this bell is, whatever this damage dealing spell that Felix does, like it hits this thing and like it just starts like weirdly vibrating, and then it just kind of like explodes into like a violent spray of vitriol, and then just all of the remains hit the ground and then just start melting into the soil.
And
as it is
then
like literally evaporating.
I will burn 2 sorcery points and cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay, which one are you targeting?
I will target because I can't split it up, right?
No, you can. You can pick a different target for each blast.
Okay. I'll target this one here on the ground, and then the one on the roof.
Okay, so go ahead and target this one first. Go ahead and roll one roll of the cantrip.
Unnatural 20. Oh, well, 26.
All right.
I thought I had a +1.
So go ahead and roll damage for that one.
2 damage.
Okay.
And then the other one,
Rock on, man.
26 again.
Okay.
And better damage.
And that was the one on the roof?
Yes.
All right. And then 5 damage. Okay. And is that your turn?
Yes, sir.
Xanthion, you're up.
Does Dantheon see this one on the roof?
No, because it slopes up to the apex and then slopes down to the other far side, and it is standing on the other far side. So you do not have line of sight on any of them.
I'm gonna take a full dash to right there.
Okay. And that does give you line of sight to this one.
He's gonna bonus action Slaves Prey that one.
Got it. Let me mark that. Slayer's Prey. Got it. All right. This one. How far away is that? 70 feet.
Hey, Shannon.
Mhm.
I did forget to ask on my turn. I apologize. Because of Felix's studies, would he have an idea of what these things are?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Arcana, not religion, right?
Well, whichever's better.
Okay, Arcana would be better. Woo! Roll a 2! So,
You know they're fiends of some sort.
okay.
Okay. So.
You got recordings of hyenas laughing?
It almost sounds like Witch Hazel from the Bugs Bunny cartoons.
Oh my god. I forgot about her. Oh, good lord.
Crazy. I was what?
She's iconic.
I love Witch Hazel when she like cackles and then the bobby pins fly out of her hair as she shoots off her broom.
That's like me after a show.
Oh, I remember after Shrek once.
After freaking Shrek and
Yeah.
Tommy.
All
I
right.
was just saying, you had to have lots of bobby pins in for Tommy, didn't you?
Well, during Shrek, she dressed as Winifred Sanderson, so she had.
Terrible. Felix, you watch as the one on the roof, another bolt of fire just comes towards you and you twirl out of the way.
Sweet.
Morlo, you're up.
Okay, Morlo's gonna. Click on this select. Okay. Morlo's gonna run up past Felix and kind of mutter, "Show off," to him, and stop just ahead of him and pull out his walking axe.
Okay. And did you just move the 30 or are you dashing?
Well, can I dash if I use the action to draw my weapon too?
Yeah, drawing your weapon is free.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm gonna get up here. Let me measure that off then. Where was I? There. Okay.
All right. Titus, you're up.
All right, I step out from here, aim my pistol at this one.
Which one did he aim at?
This one.
Okay. Thank you.
No luck.
Yep. And you just kind
Then-
of step out and point, shoot just a little bit early before your barrel comes to rest on it and goes high and wide.
Then I'm going to take my move. And then with my bonus action, setting up steady aim for next round.
Got it. Okay.
Aiming at this one here.
All right.
I
You
guess
got
I have to call that, right?
steady aim. No, you don't have to call your target until you
Okay.
actually take the shot.
Okay. Then never mind.
Cool. Natara, you're up.
For excuse me, for guiding bolt, you have to have clear line of sight, correct?
You do, and you do not currently have clear line of sight on any of them. But if you move, you might be able to get it.
And so if I move right 40, well, that'd be tight. If I move there, whoop, you didn't see it. If I move there, that'd be a tight squeeze for that guy right there. But you can't see what I just did. Darn it. Oh, I can't get out of that stupid, okay. There we go. Woo-hoo. If I move right here, I probably don't have a clear line of sight of him.
Yep. No, he's tucked around the other side of this yurt that he's hiding on.
The only got clear sight is this guy right here.
Let's see here.
He's on a roof.
He's on the roof. So from your vantage point, no, you wouldn't even see him because he's on the far side of the building from you.
And what about if I move a little bit further by the deer carcass? No, I can't. I'm just gonna stay. I can't get clear line of sight of him.
It's just a fun word, yurt.
All right. This one is going to go. How far is he from you guys? 45 and 65. Yeah, he'll go ahead and target Morlo with a firebolt. Uh, 19 hits. It's going to be 1d10 damage. 7 points of fire damage, Morlo. As a bolt of flame just singes your shell.
How many?
7.
7.
All right, Petra, you are up.
Petra is going to cast Vicious Mockery. Oh, wait, I have to move first. Sorry. My bad. Petra's gonna go ahead and dash and move her full 30. So she's gonna go 60 feet. And she's gonna yell to Felix, wow, you're pretty graceful even when you're hungover, old man.
All right, so that's your dash. Ben, what is Ned doing?
I asked him to see if he could find the one that was casting,
Right. So
summoning them. Just to look to see if he could find them. And for him to stay safe.
All right, so he is going to.
If he has to dash, I mean, he just needs to report back.
Right. Perception check for Ned is a 5. He'll stay out of the way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There we go. 35, 40. He can move 40. There we go. Okay, Emma, you're up.
All right. As Emma is still running, I'm going to wild shape into an elk.
Into a what?
An elk.
Elk. Got it.
And
No, we've only been playing for an hour, dude.
that makes my movement 50. You don't need to change my token. It's not that big a deal.
Okay. Okay, that works. We'll just keep your token. Just keep track of how many hit points you actually have.
Should Ned be able to move 80? He dashes?
Yes, he was not dashing.
Okay.
Oh shoot! No, I meant to do one thing before I did that.
What?
I wanted to target this thing right here and cast Hex.
Hex, got it. I actually do not. Yeah, do I? Hunter's Mark. Shield. Radiant Soul. Oh yeah, you're Radiant Soul, aren't you, Felix?
Yep. Oh yeah, I forgot all the extra damage.
Put that on there so I remember you're Radiant Soul. I don't actually have a hex, so we're just going to mark with a blue for the hex, and I'll have a token for that by the next time.
Okay.
Yep, so he is hexed. Okay.
And then that's everything I can do.
Okay, top of round 3.
Is that the third?
Yes.
Shoot.
Burns a little bit bigger. Felix, you're up.
Phew. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. Now I got the right thing selected. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. I will. So, quick inquiry. If I were to cast Ray of Frost on one of these fires, would it possibly put it out?
That's a good question. You know, it's kind of like a weird gray area, but I would say cold damage probably would be effective against fire. So yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. I will. Okay, I'll keep that in the back pocket. I will cast Toll the Dead on the Ding Dong on the roof.
Okay. And that is a wisdom save.
DC 15 Wisdom. Yes.
That is a fail.
Man, I love how you're rolling tonight. And he has taken damage.
Oh, thanks.
Oh. Well,
Wow.
comes and goes.
What's your bonus radiant damage?
4. Wait, actually, it might have gone up because I went up in level. I don't remember if it stays the same or not. Where'd it go? There it is. No, it's 5 now.
Okay. And that is, so it's 5 radiant and 3 necrotic.
Yes.
So you watch as a very, very bizarre, like the bell gongs and these like dark tendrils, veins of wasting energy go over it, and it just kind of shudders, and the little demonic creature kind of like comes like up like this, and then all of a sudden a burst of radiant light, and same thing, just the explosion of this thing into this spray of vitriol as it starts to like singe and smoke where it exploded.
Good.
Xanthion, you're up.
Alright. Then I was gonna move 30 feet to right there. Meant to just click on. Okay, come on. There we go. Can I see this guy?
Yeah, you see him.
Cool. Bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Okay, let me mark him.
And
See
then he's.
how many different markers we can actually get on this guy.
Oh yeah, we're just loading into him. And I'm gonna do my 2 attack actions with my longbow.
Okay.
Hope he don't miss. He's aiming directly at us.
All right, so a 10 is a miss.
Get 2 attacks. Come
Yeah.
on. Come on.
So 2 shots. It looks awesome. You like run up and you mark him as your hunt with your hunter's mark. You pull out an arrow and you shoot. You in one fluid motion. Pull out another arrow, pull back and release, and then they just kind of both go off in random directions because you were trying to do too much.
Is Hunter's Mark visible to us or only him?
It's only him. You see him casting the spell, but it's only like the effect is mental in his mind.
All right.
Yeah, what's up, Nick?
That'd be a neat idea, a hunter's mark, like an altered hunter's mark where you can actually share it with people you're choosing.
What is the effect of Hunter's Mark? Is it? It doesn't give you advantage on attack rolls, right?
No, it's just a bonus D6 when you hit him, and you can.
And I can track them.
Yeah, you can track him flawlessly.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, so I had Slayer's Prey, Hunter's Mark, and if I hit him, I was gonna do Favorite Foe on him, so it was another D4 plus all my damage. So 2d6, a d4, and then regular longbow damage.
5, 10. $30 feet. Felix, I need you to make a
Oh shoot!
wisdom saving throw.
Oh, this one's gonna be bad, guys. Come on. I believe in you. Thank you.
Oh yeah, the hex on the imp is.
Oh, it took the 20. Okay.
Oh, is it the thing where it was the thing and then it rolled over?
Here, I'll send the group a picture because damn, I got rid of it. Like it was literally held on the scene between 2 and 20. And I was like, is it the 2 or the 20?
That's fantastic. That's awesome.
I will take
And actually, just because the dice teased you like that too, like as you're flying there and looking around, you see this little guy come jumping out from behind the burning yurt. And he just points up at you and he mutters something and he swing. Will you go up and yeah, please? And he points his hand at you, and all of a sudden, like hearing all of this echoing, cacophonous laughter and cackling going on around you, all of a sudden you feel it like a laugh rising up in your own throat, and you actually start to chuckle for just a second, and it's like very disconcerting, and you just kind of shake your head and shake it off, and like not really sure what that was.
The
Felix
teetering
laughing.
20.
Felix laughing is almost scarier than the demons or the devils.
Yeah, that's
All right, so
terrifying.
that has moved 10 feet to get there, and then it will go 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. Oh, sorry. Morlo, you're up.
Okay. Are there like these two guys? Are they? These two guys are
So-
they on ground level?
This one is dead.
Ah, he's dead.
This one
I
is
like
up
that.
and has not been hit.
Okay. Morlo is going to, with his walking axe out. I measured it already. That's 30. Whoops. Nope. That's 30 there. And then I'm going to take a swing at him. Haven't done this in a while. I know. Did that come through? Oh my.
Ooh,
Damn.
Oof, is that a nat 20?
no, it's just a
No, it was a
regular.
19. It was a 19.
Oh my god.
19 plus 8.
All right, so eight slashing damage. And then you get 2 attacks now, right? Because you're 5th
Yeah.
level.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to do that again.
No.
It just didn't come through the first time.
All right, and an 18 also hits. So you guys watch as Morlo runs up and he just swings his glaive around and he takes a slash right down across this thing's chest and then spins it back up and just slashes it right down. Yeah. Oh, hold on. and just slashes right down and just literally chops this thing in half down to the sternum. So its two sides just kind of splay open a little bit, and then that same thing where it just kind of vibrates a little bit weirdly and then explodes in a cloud of viscera. And actually, I need Morlo, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please. Uh-huh. Okay. So as this thing explodes into just this puddle of goo, basically, you feel like this wave of just despair and just this overwhelming sense of dread and fear wash over you, but you just kind of resolve yourself because with your history, you've seen no shortage of despair and dreadful things. And take no damage.
That's my turn.
All right. Titus, you're up.
Okay. $30. And then I'm going to shoot at this one.
Okay.
Oh, singularity dart, sorry.
Singularity dart?
Yeah.
Okay. 25 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Wow.
Just you guys watch as this thing Titus pulls out this strange polished smooth grayish black stone, and he just spins it in his palm and then shoots his hand forward, and this little dart of energy shoots forward right at this thing, and it hits it right in the chest, and all of a sudden it just kind of is shuddering for a moment, and then like literally you watch as this creature like implodes in on itself as if sucked into something, and then poof, the same blast.
Is it dead?
Yep, it is.
My character's saying that out loud. Is it dead?
Felix is going to do fire control. Oops, sorry.
I'm going to be looking around to see if anybody is just spectating.
Oh, what happened?
I was very protective enough. I got whacked and then turned into an elk. And that was it.
Okay.
Just imagine hearing the elk call, that high screech.
So yeah, you guys are just chilling with an elk at this point.
Do I see anybody spectating like suspiciously?
Actually, yeah, at this point, one of the merchants comes running out from one of the burning yurts, and he was basically being kept in there by these things, which in your choice between a burning building and, 4 demons, you take the burning building and you take your chances. But anyway, he runs out and he just like looks around and he like looks over to his right and he points and he's like, "That's him." And you guys look over, and behind this burning yurt over here, oh, nope, that's not what I want.
Yes, anonymous.
A silhouetted figure.
The Blue Man Group.
The default profile picture from Facebook when you don't actually pick a profile picture is standing back there. No, let's do
MySpace himself.
There we go. That works.
Darn you, Todd. I think it was Todd. Wasn't that the guy that everybody had as a friend?
this guy like peeking out from behind the burning yurt.
Does Xanthion see him point?
Yeah, you're close enough to see that now.
Who's moving this character?
Anyway, the merchant just points straight at this ostentatiously dressed guy who has planted himself firmly behind this burning building, trying to stay out of sight, and he's just kind of nervously peeking out.
Felix is gonna do fire control.
Okay.
Xanthion's gonna
Are we still in initiative?
run towards him. And
No, we are not an
focus
initiative, so
some-
you can just.
Well,
Can
I
we-
won't get
can
there
we-
when Xanthion does, but I'm going
can we
toward
do
that guy.
one- Can we finish this round of initiative? Because I wanted to do one thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Basically, I wanted to. Hold on, let me get the counter. Dash right there. And bonus action to slap the hex, move the hex onto this guy.
Petra is going to check the buildings and try to evacuate anyone else stuck inside.
Okay.
Well, I want to touch Petra first. Didn't she get damage?
No, the only person who took damage
Emma.
was Emma and Morlo.
Oh, that's right, Emma.
All right. so
Emma's
he is
gone.
next.
She's zooming.
Petra in game goes, "Don't you touch me."
Not even for 7 minutes?
No.
See if you can beat the
Okay then.
Xanthion moves his Slayer Prey over to him as well. And
Okay.
summons beast names land, just in case.
So Slayer's Prey moves. And what are you doing?
Summoning beast, naming land.
Where are you summoning it?
Right here.
Okay. Like right behind him?
Yeah, like right behind him. So we got him like surrounded.
All right, so you guys actually watch this for the first time. The spectral form of a wolf just kind of materializes behind this guy, and it looks like a wolf. It is sitting there looking at this guy, but it is clearly see-through and semi-corporeal.
And he,
I have a question.
Yeah.
Typically you couldn't move with a ready to action unless you specifically dashed. But could I ready an action to use the charge of the elk?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Xanthion just kind of walks up to him with his like bow in hand, arrow knocked, and just asks why he's hiding behind him. And I'm like regretting using summon beast and not putting down zone of truth.
So you walk up to the guy, and as soon as you're within speaking distance, the absolute just overwhelming smell of Aquavita is just all around this guy. Like, I mean, and you kind of get up to him and you notice that he's kind of like swaying a little bit, and he looks at you and is like, that was probably not my best idea.
You think?
I was trying to haggle, and he wasn't coming down on his price, and I thought those guys could maybe help me convince him, but they just set everything on fire.
I just imagine as he's talking, there's an elk 30 feet away just stamping its hooves.
Exactly.
You see its jaw drop.
Xanthion asked exactly what he summoned. Like, what exactly did he summon?
You don't know what he's summoned. Like, you're asking him?
Yeah, I'm asking him.
The little ones, because I didn't want, big ones I thought I might not be able to control.
You didn't control these.
I can't control little ones either.
Can Xanthion use hunter sense to see what they are?
There's nothing. There's literally nothing left of them. When they exploded, they like turned into this weird, darkish red, black, viscous liquid. Felix and Titus, with your passive arcana, you guys would notice that's a telltale sign of demons. So not just being fiendish, but demonic.
Okay, so they are demons.
Yes.
I sent you a message, Shannon, on Messenger.
Okay.
So is it safe to say Felix is taking care of the fires by this point?
Yeah, actually, and as soon as the demons are gone, other people start coming out too. And actually, this one right here, you guys see somebody run up, and this bard runs up and just waves his hands a little bit, and all of a sudden, like basically 25 cubic feet of water just suddenly materialize right above where it's burning and just splash down on it, which you guys instantly recognize as creator destroyed water.
I'm gonna yell, "Hey,
Is that near
Xanthion!"
Petra, and is she in the splash zone?
No, it just directly overhead. So it just basically puts out the thatch roof, and then the rest just splashes down into it. Which actually, as it splashes down into it, you hear some merchants like cursing inside. He's like, "That's my stuff!"
My cabbages.
My cabbages.
The cabbage guy from Avatar. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
My cabbages.
I'm yelling over at Xanthion. Hey, Xanthion, can you make sure that he gets taken in and whatever punishment they do for this? I mean, they might pat him on the butt.
Yeah, Xanthion takes the pennant and messages Lilith. It's like, I don't know what they were, but I have the guy who summoned them. Where do I take him?
You hear in your mind. Okay. Hold on.
And then
the
I put my.
meantime-
Go ahead. Sorry.
Xanthion's wolf is an action to like tackle the guy to the ground.
You're readying an action, or you're doing that?
No, he's right. The wolf's readying.
Got it.
Action.
Yeah, this guy, as drunk as this guy is, you're not that good with people. So roll me an insight check for Xanthion.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
Holy. Oh wait, never mind. That was singularity dart. I just saw green.
Oh yeah, 22.
Dude.
Yeah, as drunk as this guy is, you definitely get the impression that the magnitude of his mistake is not lost on him. Like, he realizes he really screwed up here.
Yeah, Xanthion is just like, you're gonna wait here. We're waiting for what we're supposed to do with you. I wouldn't recommend doing anything like that again.
As he says that, the elk steps up another 10 feet.
Oh dear. It's funny because Xanthion can't see you doing that.
I just imagine that Emma is kind of like Sven at this moment.
Yeah.
Like very
Morlo,
protective Sven.
Petra, and Felix, also from your vantage point, just because I'm actually going with where your tokens are on the map, even though we're out of combat, you guys just see Dylan Fiasco materialize right outside the doors of the bathhouse. And he has a very perturbed look on his face. Just pops up, he's looking around.
I can't see him from where I'm at.
Right. Yeah, you guys don't see him. But he actually looks around, and Petra, he sees you first. And
It wasn't me, I swear. And she races ahead to catch the drunken bard.
Where am I going?
Oh, just follow me.
And he walks down with you.
Oh, she's sprinting up to him, so
You're sprinting to the drunk guy or to Dylan?
drunk guy.
All right, and he follows. So Dylan just walks up. Petra, you're down there too. Even though we're out of combat, I'll move your pieces just because it's easier for me. So Felix, if you're wanting to be in a different location, just actually,
all the fires are gone, correct?
Either between your ray of frost or some other, or the guy.
Your audio's starting to cut out a little bit, Shannon.
You hear me? Can you hear me?
Kind of.
Yeah.
So my audio was cutting out.
Are you circling Emma?
Is that any better?
I'd say she's pissed. She did get hurt pretty bad.
Oh, that was-
Yes.
Oh yeah, she's not happy.
Yeah, Petra, as soon as she gets up to him, she's gonna grab him by the throat and
Oh
start
my god.
going through his pants.
Yeah, so-
imagine
She's gonna
facing
take
elk.
everything off of him.
And you're a lot faster than Dylan. So before Dylan walks up, you see Petra come up, grab this guy by the throat, and then stick her hands down his pants.
is Andy only turns the
she's tossing whatever
Where's
contents
the
are in his
more
pockets on the
garden?
ground. Yeah, anything of value. She's tossing it in the grass, saying, "You're gonna pay for all the damage you just caused to these people. You pompous dick."
Xanthia like gives up. She's like, "Hey,
Right
he
at about
realized he's an idiot."
right about this point, Dylan walks up beside you, Petra, and actually reaches out and grabs the guy as well, just by the shirt. And just as he walks up and hears you say that, he just kind of looks at you side eye and is like, "Language."
Okay, Dad.
Okay. She's right though. You're going to pay dearly because you just took me away from dinner.
Ooh, what were you having?
Can I talk
Is there
through
anything
the
spare?
message thing while
You
I'm
cannot.
in beast form?
y-
Well,
no.
as a
Well,
warlock,
actually-
Or-
she has telekinetic communication, so she could ping to somebody.
Like, yeah, but if you tried to use the pendant of messaging, it would come through as an elk bray. Like it was
Oh,
just-
you're wanting to use the pendant. Oh, I thought you were just trying to talk to somebody.
Nah. Hmm.
Well, Petra still has his throat. She wants to ask Dylan what he was having for dinner.
bread
Xanthia
Hmm.
can't speak with animals, so if Emma wants
in liquid form.
Ooh, my favorite kind of dinner. Is there any left? I want some
All
whatever
the
you're
while
having.
holding somebody.
Yeah, like literally
Uh-huh.
like
He's
throttling
like turning
the
blue
guy.
at this point. Yeah.
Dylan, we'll work out payment on the extra work tomorrow. I'm going
Yeah.
back to bed.
Actually, that's a good question. Where is the regular security detail? You guys were supposed to be off duty.
Is it safe to say Felix comes up at this point?
Oh yeah, you could be wherever you want. That's fine. You can move in
Felix-
and out of the conversation.
Felix just goes, they were dealing with some zombies on the west gate.
Gotcha. Okay. Fair enough.
I'm a free agent.
Emma just sort of and turns back into herself.
So the elk turns back into a little girl.
Yes.
Phrase that you never really thought you'd ever have to say.
Petra drops him and starts walking back to the bar. And on her way, while she's passing the hut, she throws in like 50 gold at whoever's in there so they can repair shit.
Okay. I think you're going to need to go to timeout for a second. And he looks over at you and just says, "I'll be right back."
You,
He looks over at Petra. Dylan looks over at Petra and just says, "I'll be right back." He says you need to go to timeout for a little bit to the guy, and then looks just
Oh,
over at
I
you
thought
as
he
an
was talking to
aside.
me. I was like, what did I do?
Looks
I thought he
over.
was talking to somebody in the
Yeah.
group. I was like, what?
So he says to this guy, "You need to go to timeout for a second." And then he looks over at Petra, just winks at you and says, "I'll be right back." Casts a spell,
Oh.
disappears along with the guy. Actually, the guy would technically get a saving throw because he's willing because he knows he screwed up.
Then he comes back and he's like Tinky after having a tiff with Maloff. Just completely stone faced, no emotion anymore.
We don't talk about Tinky.
Xanthia
My
was
Can't
murdered
handle
this
that
week.
again. I'm just telling you that right now. Not today, Satan.
Emma,
today.
Emma tries to pet the wolf.
And Dylan just pops right back up. And
It's
yeah, your hand,
special.
yeah, it's like it's there. So you're actually able to pet it.
Aren't you
pet
elk
still.
right now?
No, she just changed back.
Yeah, the elk hoof is just like,
I'm going to get right here, and then I'm going to call Ned to me and just bend down to one knee and pet him and thank him for staying safe.
Ned's like, hey, I think it's that guy over there.
We
Oh, wait, where'd he
figured that
go?
out. We figured that out. It's okay, Ned.
I know. I'm just being a jerk. You okay? You good?
Yeah, I'm okay. And then I'm going back to the bar.
Okay.
Xanthion heads back to the Lilith and he dismisses the spirit.
Okay. So Emma, you're petting the spirit, and then all of a sudden it just and
Swear, if you make the kid cry, Xanthion.
It's a
and
dog. It'll be here all the time now.
so Dylan pops back up and is like, where did she go? Oh, there she is. And starts heading over toward Petra.
Felix.
Yeah.
Felix is gonna look at Emma. Emma, are you all right? Do you need healing of any kind?
Emma's just gonna slap cure wounds on herself, just kind of out of spite. I'm fine.
Just for shiggles,
Mhm.
Felix, roll me a
D20.
no, roll me an Arcana check because you were right beside him when this was happening.
Okay. Oh wow, 21.
Yeah, actually that's enough then. The spell that he was casting as he grabbed the guy and told Petra he would be right back was plane shift.
Oh,
Oh,
Lord.
oh.
can I roll an Arcana too? Since I've kind of had
Oh
a
yeah,
little
you're
bit of experience with that.
you're proficient with Arcana. I forgot. Yeah, you'd get the roll too.
Uh,
I will say at disadvantage because there was an animal to pet nearby.
Oh come on! I
No, I'll
rolled
let
a 20.
No, I'm gonna let that nat 20 stand. I'm gonna let that nat 20 stand. I'm not gonna take that away from you. Yeah, you recognize the spell as well.
I just look at Emma. Did
Where
you know
Where did
too?
you take him? When you
So
say
has enough time passed since he cast the spell twice before any like scent would have dissipated?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
has
I don't
Like-
remember. I don't remember smelling any sulfur, so it's not like he went to the hells or anything.
when you cast plane shift,
Mhm.
is there any kind of like indication, like in the actual indication of what plane you're going through, or is it all intent?
It's all intent. That you cast the spell the exact same way, regardless of. It's just like teleport. You would have no way of knowing, like if a person was teleporting to a teleportation circle or to a location or which location, just by watching the spell. You know it's plane shift. You know it is a teleportation spell that took him off of this plane of existence. You have no way of knowing where it took him to.
Interesting.
All right. So, where is Petra going to?
Petra has forged ahead as she passed each of the hut. She tossed in her 50 gold. And she's heading back to the bar.
Okay. So Titus and Petra get back to the bar first. What is everybody else doing?
Xanthion's going back to the Lilith.
Okay.
Is Felix going back to the bar as well?
Yeah, Felix just kind of has that moment with Emma, like, did you? Yeah, me, not just me. Cool. Okay, going to the bar.
Okay, yeah, because what Marlowe's gonna say, Felix, let's go finish that ale.
Is Dylan still here? Can we like catch up and walk beside him?
Oh yeah, you can totally catch up to him. He's just hoofing it toward Petra.
Where did you take him?
Pandemonium. I
Do
figured.
Am I aware of this plane? Because Emma's.
Does Felix hear that?
You
did what?
I sent him to Pandemonium.
Good gods, man.
It's okay. as safe a place in Pandemonium as there is.
That's like saying, "Oh, a safer place in a hurricane." Oh, good lord.
Actually, that's a very good analogy. I took him to the eye of the hurricane.
Huh. So remind me not to piss you off. Got it. All right. I need booze. Morlo, let's go.
Tut tut. And Dylan leads the way. All right. Everybody reconvenes back in the bar.
Titus and Ned are actually turning in for the night.
Oh, okay. You are not going back to the bar. Okay.
I want to be able to get up early.
Okay, cool. So you head back to the bunkhouse. So Titus is not there. The rest of you have booze to drink.
Petra turns to the rest of the group and says, I gotta go make out with the bartender really quick. This round's on me. Be right back. 7 minutes
Just
tops.
buy the
Probably half that. And then she hops over the bar and wherever the nearest room is.
It's literally
I
just
never
one
break a
big.
promise.
It's just literally one big common room.
Just
Is
for
there an alleyway or something we can go to? I mean, if they're watching, they gotta pay. Not everybody can. We're just gonna go outside real quick. Be right back.
Yeah, you could kind of go out back. There's a campfire built up and some hedges, so it would provide
Sure. Yep. Hedges
decent
is
privacy.
great.
Union smoke break.
I look at my watch and set the timer.
Okay.
He looks at
So-
his wrist. He has a wrist sundial.
So Petra is outside with the bartender. Seeing the place has no bartender, Dylan goes behind the bar. Okay, what are we having?
Ale, please.
Dylan pours drinks.
Thank you. So is that like just a protocol thing, or is that just your own personal flavor?
We're not really big on protocol here.
Oh,
I wanted to teach him a lesson. I wanted to scare the crap out of him. I wanted to take him a place that wasn't going to rip him to shreds.
yeah.
First place that popped into my mind.
Wow. Well, at least you didn't send him to, I don't know, the hells.
I don't want to kill the guy. I just want to make him realize what he did was not cool.
Felix just sort of like chuckling and going, and you send him to Pandemonium.
what does Emma know what Pandemonium is?
Roll a religion check. I don't picture Emma as being particularly well versed on planes outside of the material
That
in the
is
Feywild.
7.
Yeah, no idea.
Emma, what? What is Pandemonium?
Felix boils it down for her. It's a very large rock, lots of tunnels, and outside is a never-ending torrent blizzard.
Okay.
Otherwise known as the Realm of Madness. Right, Dylan? Wasn't it the Realm of Madness as well? Just kind of a colloquialism?
Yeah, sure. I mean,
It's not the far realms, which if you had done that, that would have been a little bit overkill.
Oh, yeah, no, you can't. I don't think you can plane shift directly into the far realm. I mean, not that I would ever try, but I don't know.
Takes a complete nutcase to want to. But anyway, yes, Emma, that
Sounds like a job for Xanthion.
That's what I was thinking. Isn't that what you stuck your head into?
proceeds to stick his head into the nearest bowl-shaped object. So yes,
6 minutes and 58 seconds later, Petra rejoins you.
That is not a record.
Oh no. I mean, that's nothing to say about me.
doing the math in my head. Well, it would have taken you so many seconds to walk out and so many seconds to walk back in.
I mean, what can I say? I pick all the winners, don't I? All right, who's pouring me my next drink?
Dylan, just behind the bar, raises his hand.
All right. And she just chugs the whole thing.
Gotcha. Okay. So as he slides the glass again across the bar to you, Dylan's hand hesitates on it for a moment before he relinquishes it and just says, "Have you made your decision yet?"
About what? I'm so sorry. I'm so very forgetful. Especially when I've only had one drink in an empty glass.
So tomorrow begins the symposiums,
Mm-hmm.
which is the first day that unaffiliated bards can choose their college.
Ah, may I have another drink, please, before we continue?
Of course. He pours you
Thought
another
that was
drink.
Yeah. So, if you can teach me how to do the whatever you did to that guy, where did you take him, by the way? Where is he?
I sent him to timeout in Pandemonium.
Ooh, sounds fun. Okay, will you teach me how to do that?
It's going to take a lot of work.
Okay, well, we'll see then. All right, I'm in. But I have this thing to go to first. So I'm gonna be popping in a little late, but I will be there. Just gotta show up at the College of Whispers and hand off the other bard to his friends, drop him off at school.
What Numenot already got to you, huh?
Oh,
didn't take
well,
long.
I'm a +1 technically.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm just going for the friend and then I'm gonna ditch him and come see you guys.
Okay.